All right, the Los Angeles Lakers are pissing me off. I'm a Sacramento Kings fan, and Los Angeles Lakers are pissing me off for not even the reason of being our rival. This tweet came out today. Now, I don't even want to go over stats. I just want to talk about recent transactions and stuff that's going on in the media. Shams, one of the most respected reporters in basketball besides Woj, says there's currently a growing disconnect between Darvin Ham and the Lakers locker room, stemming from disjointedness around rotation and adjustments. Per me and Jovan Buha, who's this? Now, let me address the elephant in the room, man. For a respected reporter to tweet something like this mid-season is alarming to me, because then it's like, okay, this had to come from a player or a coach, which then it can't be trusted. This actually hurts the locker room even more, because they're saying, how is information getting out? Unless it's a third party, whether, like, for instance, for example, if I had a best friend, I'm talking to my best friend about the locker room situations, and then he goes and sells the information to Shams, right? Then that's a different story. But if it's coming directly from a player and a coach, that is out of line 100%. The Lakers have lost 3 in a row, 9 of 12, and now are under 500. Let's backtrack a little bit here, man. From recent memory, if I remember correctly, around this Minnesota Timberwolves game was the last time we seen D'Angelo Russell start, right? They have made him the scapegoat in these losses. Since he's been on the bench, since they moved him to the bench, they're 2-4. This tweet's alarming because this is trying to coincide and correlate to D'Angelo Russell. I think they're trying to figure out a way to scapegoat D'Angelo Russell yet again, to get him out of there and get him traded. That's not going to fix the Lakers' problems. That's actually going to enhance it. The Los Angeles Lakers, I think, have made the most transactions and trades in the past 2 or 3 years. When the tough get going, they just get rid of everybody. And everybody wants to blame LeBron James. Like I said, I can't even say that he's not blamable in the situation, because we've seen his track record and what has happened with teams that he's been on. But at the end of the day, it's LeBron James, you know what I'm saying, 4-time NBA champ, one of the greatest players of all time. You have such a small window with LeBron to make it work. So I understand the need to make things work and shake. But that's not going to fix your problems right now, making another change to this roster. Take a look at this. This is just this offseason, by the way. All right, as of July 1st, Muhammad Bama, Malik Beasley, Troy Brown, Wenyen Gabriel, Rui Hachimura, Shaquille Harrison, Scottie Pippen Jr., Austin Reeves, D'Angelo Russell, Dennis Schroeder, Tristan Thompson, Lonnie Walker all become free agents. They then keep, from that pool of free agents, they keep Rui Hachimura, Austin Reeves, D'Angelo Russell. They let Dennis Schroeder walk. Tristan Thompson wasn't really going to help. And I believe they let Lonnie Walker walk as well. They then signed Cam Reddish, which was a huge signing to me, in my opinion, for his confidence and stuff to play with Bron. Taurean Prince, huge, big signing. Jackson Hayes, I like that one. Gabe Vincent has been healthy. I do like that signing for sure. Rui Hachimura, he's not really the best offensive player, but he's a solid basketball player. I would let him have one of Sacramento Kings, man. One of the fans actually proposed a trade idea to me, and he said, Rui Hachimura, Sacramento Kings, for Kevin Huerter and maybe a pick, and then Davion Mitchell on a pick for Alex Caruso. I said, if both teams could agree to that, I mean, woo-wee, I would want that more than Kyle Kuzma, respectfully. But back to this transactions, right? With the Los Angeles Lakers, there's like it's an ongoing thing with them. It's like a pattern. Then D'Angelo Russell signed, of course. So they kept a few good players, but from this list, Malik Beasley, who's been shooting the shit out the ball. He's shooting 50% from 3, by the way, with the Milwaukee Bucks. I guess you get Taurean Prince for that, but Malik Beasley, I would have liked to keep him somehow, some way. Dennis Schroeder, I would have loved to keep him somehow, some way. D'Angelo Russell, I still like that fit for LeBron James, because once you move LeBron James onto the ball, which they have in recent memory, right? It's tough to play with Bron if you're not used to accepting that role. Like when Bron's PG, you're not gonna get as many touches, right? It's gonna be more Bron AD pick and roll. You shoot when the ball is kicked to you, and like you better knock that bit down. But with D'Angelo Russell on ball, I feel like there's a little more ball movement, and it actually allows LeBron to flow better within the offense. So I think taking LeBron off the ball was more successful for the Lakers. I mean, they had a winning record with that happening. So I mean, since then they are now below 500, just like that. Let's look at the Western Conference standings right now. This is crazy to me. Look, the Los Angeles Lakers were once in this top 6, or they were actually in the top 8. They have fell to number 10, below 500. Behind the Phoenix Suns, who haven't been healthy for the longevity of the season, they are literally tied or one game ahead of the Golden State Warriors, who has had their struggles, right? Not far ahead of Utah Jazz, and the Memphis Grizzlies are creeping up, although they're 5-5 in the last 10. But if the Los Angeles Lakers aren't careful here, they'll find themselves out of the play-in. The Los Angeles Clippers, on the other hand, have figured it out. I mean, good God Almighty. We all had our doubts. Like I said, once one of the stars moves to the bench, I said it's going to be scary because something's going to work. And then when it starts working, and mind you, Kawhi Leonard's been injured. So it's been the James Harden show. James Harden and PG. And Zubac has been playing amazing too. But back to the Lakers though, man. This is kind of like an open dialogue. You guys let me know in the comments below what you guys think. I think Los Angeles Lakers, their biggest problem is they have no patience. Zero patience. I just can't not think about that bubble team, right? They decide not to run that back. Lost to the Phoenix Suns that next year. I believe, right? I think it's the Phoenix Suns, yeah. And people forget this. People just seem to forget. Why are we tweeting this when Darvin Ham was the head coach of your team last year and y'all went to the Western Conference Finals as the 7th seed? You went to the Western Conference Finals and lose to the NBA champions. You were one series away from the finals. Yet there's a disconnect because we're losing. It's a stretch. Doesn't have to define your whole season. That's weak to me. I feel like it's a cop out. They're trying to figure out a way. I've seen graphics of Doc Rivers. Like, hold on, let me see. Watch this shit. Look at this. Look at this. Everybody's dropping memes right now. Like Doc Rivers at Darvin's office right now. Bro, I saw this. I gotta find this picture. Okay, this dude right here. I've seen enough of him. Yeah. Anyways, they're basically saying Doc Rivers should be in LA. That for sure won't fix your problems. Finding another coach. This is eternal, man. This is within the team. It goes beyond coach, in my opinion. You have the players. Anthony Davis is actually playing really solid. The Anthony Davis joke is kind of a terrible joke because let's take a look at his stats. What they are 17-18, right? Let's go to Anthony Davis. Let's see how many games he's played this year. Oops, stats. Oh, okay, that's inaccurate. It says preseason. I was like, what the heck? Regular season. Okay. 17-18, which puts you at 35 games. He's only missed 2 games. That Anthony Davis shit, all fun and jokes, he's been available. So he can't be the scapegoat. Averaging 25, 13, and 4. 25, 13, and 4. Those are all NBA numbers, by the way. But no one wants to talk about that. He's arguably the Lakers' best player. Night in, night out, right now, currently. I'll give Anthony Davis his respect and his flowers, man. Not to be too long-winded, but yeah, this team just went to the Western Conference Finals last year, so I don't understand what the uproar is. It's still a little early. I would say by game 45, 46, if it's still trending this way, then they're gonna make a move, of course, because that's what the Lakers do. They don't stick things out. This current Lakers don't stick things out, and I think it kind of sucks because you're messing up team camaraderie and chemistry, and that's very important, man. Look at the Denver Nuggets. Look at teams like, even Memphis Grizzlies when they're healthy. Sacramento Kings, we have other problems, our defense. The Los Angeles Lakers problem isn't really defense. I think it's just the fact that they have the lack of, I don't know. It's like they're so talented. If you look at this, bro, okay, I gotta look at this roster. Cause bro, look at this roster. This roster's insane. On paper, this roster's insane. If you need more shooting, how much more shooting do you need? How much more scoring do you need? How much more help off the bench do you really need? You can't have a 5-star at every position. You gotta make something work. I like this roster. They gotta figure it out. But that's my spill for the day, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. I just think the Lakers are cooked if they try to make more moves again. Yeah. We got this thing though. Sayonara.